Pumas, I'm Marley and I'm here with Glenna Milberg, and today I'm going to be asking her some questions. What is your favorite thing about anchoring with Channel 10?
My favorite thing about doing anything with Channel 10 on the news is that it is my privilege to be able to learn something that I might never have known about because it's so important to our community and teach it to our community. That is my favorite thing. My least favorite thing is putting on a lot of makeup and making my hair look good. But the part about serving the community, about what we do, can't ever be beat.
When did your interest in journalism begin?
You know, journalism is kind of storytelling. I've always been a storyteller. My mom will tell you even when I was little, I would tell stories. I think evolving the storytelling component into realizing how important journalism is in the fabric of our community, I think is something that developed when I was getting into the business. I saw what an effect being able to make sure people know about their government, about their world, about even things that they enjoy is really critical to all of us. It brings the community together, and so I think it's still, to this very day, to this very minute, growing.
Well, that's really cool.
Thanks.
Who's the most interesting person you have interviewed to date?
Besides you?
Besides me, yeah.
You mean interviewed today?
No, just
I think the most most interesting person I've ever interviewed. There's been a lot. I've been doing this a long time. I think one of the most interesting people recently passed away. His name is Ben Ferenz, and if you go on local10.com, you'll see our story we did with him. Ben Ferenz was the last surviving prosecutor in the Nuremberg trials, which was not after Nazi Germany. He's an American hero. He was, when I interviewed him a few years ago, he was in his late 90s. He passed away at 103. And he's a very short man with a very big personality who is a genius, but more than that, taught the world humanity and showed the world what law can overcome and what humanity means after what he's been through. And to be able to spend time with him and listen to him was the most amazing day of my life, I think, recently. And that's right off the top of my head. There's been a lot more, but that was up there.
Wow, that's actually amazing.
I hope you'll go look at the story.
Yeah, I will actually.
Yeah, for sure.
I will. Who encouraged you to follow your journalism career path?
Well, I think my parents, much like probably yours, encouraged me always to follow whatever path I wanted. And I never really knew what that path was until I was in my 20s. And that's not unusual because I think growing and learning and experimenting with whatever you can teaches you things that you don't know. So I think just the people around me, and especially some of the people that I worked with that were a bit ahead of me, when they care enough about you to be a mentor and to be a confidant and show you that you can believe in yourself and whatever your dream is very valid and important. I am grateful for those kind of people in my life who allowed me the space to keep going.
Wow. Yeah. Was TV anchoring and being a journalist always a goal for you?
Nope, it was not. And in fact, I don't consider myself a TV anchor, although I do have a program on Sundays that I am literally anchoring. I also do field work, and to be in television news to me is not only what I do, it's kind of who I am. And so I think what really I wanted to do was a bit broader in concept. I wanted to be able to be creative. I wanted to be a storyteller. I wanted to be a lifelong learner. And I wanted to go places and meet people that I never would be able to otherwise. And journalism and television news kind of is that in a job. And so I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I know how I wanted to do it. And I'm just really lucky to have been able to find this.
Where is the most interesting place you have traveled to cover a story?
Oh boy, to me, any place that I have to sort of learn and appreciate a culture that I don't know very well is really fascinating to me. So I've been to Haiti, and I've been to Cuba, and I've been to Ukraine long before any war was on the horizon or in the midst of. I think we were talking earlier, I've been to Colombia, someplace in South America, and next week we have a trip to Israel coming up to do some reporting there. So those are the kind of things that are completely foreign to me that I get to be immersed in and learn from are the kinds of things that I find most fascinating.
What advice would you give to your 14-year-old?
I can tell you what advice I did give to my 14-year-old, because I had two 14-year-olds who are now in their 20s, and I give them the very same advice I give to anybody of any age, is that A, don't let anyone ever tell you no, because yes, you can. B, believe in yourself and ignore the haters. And C, do good. Whatever it is and whatever that means to you, do good.
Okay, and that's all we have for you, Pumas. Have a great day. Bye!